The pork industry is concerned about a lawsuit filed by the Humane Society of the U.S. against the USDA that questions aspects of the sale of intellectual property, including the slogan, "The Other White Meat," and the pork chop logo within the pork industry. Dave Preisler is executive director of Minnesota Pork.
So 10 years ago, the National Pork Producers Council and the National Pork Board entered into an agreement where MPPC was going to sell all that intellectual property to the National Pork Board. 20-year agreement, so we're about halfway into that agreement now. Payments have been made over time. So what we've seen now over the last 2 years is HSUS, the Humane Society of the U.S., has sued USDA for approving that agreement way back 10 years ago.
Preisler talks about what the goal of the lawsuit might be. He sees this action as both a financial and harassment issue.
You know, it's a harassing thing because it takes time and energy to deal with these sorts of legal issues, but it also involves dollars. I mean, the yearly payment for that is about $3 million per year, and so that does affect budgets and what you can do with those dollars. And so if that changes, then yeah, it affects what both the National Pork Board and or MPPC can do with producer dollars.
There's no question pork, the other white meat, has become part of Americana. People remember it, people still use it. And the pork chop logo with pork in the middle of a pork chop is still very recognizable to people not only here, but around the world. And there's a lot of value. How this will all be decided? It'll probably end up being decided in the courts. This is Lynn Ketelsen reporting.